here we are, a little development video from FGUK on development of the Merlin version 2 that we're working on. The Merlin we've had out for quite some time, it's getting quite a major overhaul, and this is just a little testing session for the current state of the build. Pilots are Ketchup Boy, Geed and Voodoo.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hi, Voodoo's mom.
The other Merlin is observing. Right, here we go. So, gentlemen, would you like to take off and start doing your little feedback bits and let me know what you think of it and the current FDM and the responses and whatnot for a start? Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah.
I think I have to restart. The joystick configuration got completely messed up.
Little bit of lag I'm seeing. There we are. Don't know what I'm looking at.
Whoop! Somebody is left.
Voodoo's flying. Voodoo's in the air. Right, gear up, get the lights off. That's the stuff. Voodoo's in the air, being followed by Mr. Ketchup Boy. He's always catching up.
And boy, does he catch up.
The only thing I'm kind of good at.
So, have a little play, get a feel for the current flight model. Its current iteration. It has got the SAS system engaged. You can disengage it by doing Control D if you so wish.
Which Ketchup Boy already did.
Yes, I know, but not for the video, you didn't.
Oh, I could re-engage it then.
Turn it on.
Turn it on, turn it off, up to you. Just as long as you...
Well, I thought it might be good to compare it, but anyway, as you wish.
As you wish, you compare it with it flying on and with it flying off.
I think it'll look nice if you guys stay in the pattern.
Yeah, stay close to the airfield, yeah. The idea, this is your first development video feedback with us, and the idea is you fly, you discuss it between yourselves. I'm listening to you guys feeding back, and I'm taking notes sort of thing for the development. You're the
Are you sitting in a chopper or are you in the tower?
I'm sitting in a chopper at the end of runway 24.
The first thing I noticed about this is it's so agile. It's a huge chopper and very, very powerful, but it's not as cumbersome as like the CH-53. It can really push this thing around. It's fast, even with like less than half of the stuff I got.
Okay. It is a big, powerful helicopter, 3-engine job.
What I noticed, when you want to take off, you don't need a lot of power to make it take off. It tilts a bit to the left. You have to that one a little bit.
Counter steer
A bit, but that's okay. Nothing critical. So after taking off and counter steering that one, it's quite stable immediately. But then you have to really concentrate and not giving too much of steering to the stick, otherwise you might end up recontrolling, you get a little bit of a wiggle. But that's good because, I mean, we are flying helicopters and helicopters do this kind of things.
Yeah, it's good. What you call it, pilot-induced oscillation. You compensate one way and then too much, and you compensate the other way too much, and you get into a fight with it because you're trying to overcompensate in each opposite direction. Yeah.
And then what I noticed is that it accelerates as fast or faster than any other chopper than I've experienced, at least I believe so. Even the Tiger is not accelerating as fast, I think.
It's twice the power of the Tiger.
Yeah.
It's a big helicopter, it's a big airframe, but it's no slouch. I take it you're flying with the SAS turned off, aren't you? 'Cause I can see you wiggling about.
Mine's on.
What's that? Yours is on. Right, hang on.
Mine's on. I'm flying her stock.
Right, I'm focused on Voodoo at the moment. It is a very agile helicopter if you really want it to be. It's quite aerobatic.
Okay, what I find not so completely agile about it is slowing down. So it accelerates extremely fast, but then slowing down, you really have to plan that. It's a big helicopter, a lot of mass.
That's true.
So if you want to slow a lot of mass down, of course that's supposed to take a long time.
That was cool.
But of course, from acceleration, if you've experienced the acceleration, then you really have to keep in mind and think about that slowing down is not as easy or as fast.
There is methods of doing rapid deceleration with big helicopters like this. It's a matter of practice and there's no other way of it. It's practice basically.
150 knots. Did you see that turn?
Yes, I've seen it, and I'm watching you.
Very much liking this.
Kid, how are you getting on with it?
I have to say that it is quite quite sensitive on the roll axis, and that's actually around the in the very first degrees. It actually rolls quite a lot.
As in too much, or it is. You can actually barrel roll a Merlin. It's quite interesting to pick up.
It actually does it quite a lot for me, at least. But I mean, I don't know about like my joystick configuration. That might be crooked in a certain way,
Anyone else finding it overly rollable?
To the right, yes.
To the right, yes. You'd be going with the torque, yeah.
Yeah, I can actually turn it. I can actually just turn it on its side. Who's playing pool?
I don't know. I think it's Hans. He's batting up his keyboard again.
No, it's not me.
Huh? Oh, now you're
I'm not
quiet.
touching anything, so on me.
Right.
I'll tell you guys who it is.
Who is it?
Just
Your
go
wife?
on with what you're doing.
Who is it? A wifey?
No, just go on.
Right. Who wants to have a play with the advanced autopilot prototype?
I'll play with it, but I'm on a mouse, so it's.
Yeah, the
We've
mouse.
already discovered it doesn't work so
We know
good.
the mouse is not the best thing to test it with. So, right, Hans and Geed, put your birds on the deck. Forget it. Remember,
Hans,
put the
it's
cows
you.
down. Wheels.
Hans, it's you.
I have wheels down.
Have you?
Yeah, I see the lights, so
That's all right. If you get the wheels down, land it.
yeah.
Just put it in.
Near to you or no matter where.
Just put them on put it down on the ground. Turn your SAS on for this, by the way.
Yep. Hang on.
Now this is a pure helicopter-based autopilot I've been toying with. It's not complete. It's still experimental. Whoever that is landing, you need to put your other gears down.
I thought I had.
You haven't. There we go.
Okay. Oh.
Right. Now, first experiment. Open the standard autopilot dialog when you're on the ground.
Autopilot, autopilot.
Okay, F11, autopilot dialogue standard. Now, altitude hold, not AGL hold, altitude hold. Now, what I'm going to do is put in say 500 feet. Don't activate it yet, but put in 500 feet.
Nope, set.
Okay.
Set. No, it's my keyboard. I'm sorry for that.
Right, that's your keyboard, yeah. Now, when you engage that helicopter will start to climb. So, whether you try to keep it in a hover or whether you go into forward motion is up to you. But you will not need to touch your collective. Don't touch your collective. Just your pedals and just a cyclic, okay? So.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a sec, Hans.
Yes.
Okay. You really need to do something on your audio.
Okay, but what?
Your mic is
Is it-
automatically gating for something.
Yeah. Try to use a push button, some sort for the speak, you know, or for speaking, because otherwise we hear like everything you do, and it's actually being amplified times 10 or
Disturbing.
Yes.
It's disturbing.
We're disturbed.
You're disturbed. Is that my fault? I'm not sure.
It is it is you. Everyone else can tell.
Right.
Okay, I put down the sensitivity of my microphone, but at the moment I'm not quite sure how I put anything to the push button, so...
Right, okay, leave it the
Okay.
way it is just now to
Yeah,
do
that's
this.
okay. That's okay. Just wanted to make you aware of that.
Right, okay
But you
guys.
still hear me, do you?
Yes, we still hear you.
So
Yeah.
I put it...
5x5.
Right, okay. Right, you two, Geed and Hans, engage your altitude setting. Do not touch
Okay,
the
so-
collective.
So the only thing I have to do is like
Pedals and cyclic, no collective.
Okay.
Let the chopper manage it.
All right.
Okay,
Something
3,
only.
2,
the force.
1, go.
Oh,
It's scary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's doing it. Oh,
And I get it in the HUD. I have the...
But you can put your gear up now.
okay. Yes, sir.
Now,
Okay.
just keep it. Let it do its thing. You've set it for 500 feet. Let it do its thing. You can fly about, do what you want, but just don't touch the collective.
No, don't touch it.
I'm quite proud of this actually. Just
I can
Are
hear
you proud of this, are you?
that. Go on.
that's a bit.
Go on, Stuart.
Just keep going. Just let it get its altitude and tell me when it stops, and tell me what the difference of altitude is.
Ah, okay. Wait a second. Yeah.
I think you'll be quite surprised with it.
And with all these hovering monsters, that's just loud.
It is loud. Hans, you can put the gear up. That's the stuff.
It's 500 feet.
500 feet.
Exactly, precisely 500 feet.
Now, fly around, turn around, batter it, and I guarantee you that will maintain its altitude. Do what you like.
It's dropping.
That'll correct
Yeah,
itself.
it does. It does. Yeah.
Even
was
without
actually-
that
I was
fancy
actually-
stuff, this thing hovers just like.
There you go.
That's
That
quite nice.
is an integrated altitude control using the SAS, or the stabilization system.
And it's not code. It's
Going down.
It's
I'm
black
lost.
magic.
Oh, I'm going...
I think you've just stalled out your rotors.
Oh.
Yes. Well done, Hans. You broke it.
No!
Could it be that there's a bank limit because I put it into a quite heavy bank?
Right.
I mean, nothing bad.
Geed's still in the air, right? Geed.
Yep.
Next step. Open your autopilot dialog.
Mhm.
Set a heading. Heading bug or heading hold. Not altitude. Not wings leveler.
Heading bug, right?
Right. Set heading bug. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Set up.
All you need to do is control the pitch.
Whoa, wait a sec, it's doing something. Wait a sec.
Wait. Maybe it's not head and book. Have I done head and
No,
book?
wait a sec.
Use the other one.
True heading. True heading.
No,
That's the
wait a
one.
sec.
True heading.
Oh, I haven't even set it up. Oh, wait a sec. There's something. What the hell is that?
What's what?
Fly with the handicapped. They're fun to watch.
Don't fly over my house when you're doing this, please. Right, use head. What are you doing?
It's dying.
Okay, so it's actually doing strange things.
No, it shouldn't do. All you need to do is control the pitch.
Oh, wait a sec. No, I know why.
What are you doing?
Because I'm already above 150 knots.
Oh yeah, you're over at your VNE, yeah.
Yeah.
Back
So wait a sec.
back it down.
Okay. Yeah, because it's a strange thing. It's like normally I'm actually controlling my speed using.
You only need to control the pitch.
My pitch of.
The pitch. You don't need to touch the collective. The pitch will control your speed. And
No, I know.
The helicopter will maintain your altitude. Right. So are you below your VNE now?
Okay, wait a sec.
Right. Use heading, hold, turn, do 180.
Yeah. I'm at row right now. Okay, so you're saying the only thing that I need to do is actually controlling the pitch? Whoa, that is... Okay. Set it up to 0 degrees right now, and I will set it up to 180.
Okay.
Yeah, it's settling.
That's stable.
So basically, I'm now controlling my speed using my pitch.
Yes, and the helicopter's doing everything else. So do a 180. Command it to do a 180.
Typing stuff and like flying is like, even if it's only one axis. So set it up to 180. And it's turning.
There we go.
My stick setup, my joystick setup is not the best.
So if you head back and rendezvous with
nice.
Hans and have a little discussion between yourselves for the next 5 minutes, have an AFK for a moment.
Okay.
Hi.
Hans.
Play with the autopilot settings between yourselves at the moment. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes, sir. Hans. My dear
He's
sir.
not speaking to us.
Very
anymore.
hard.
Someone's behind me. Who's that?
That's me. I'm trying to stay information. Yeah, but you're stable. I'm just doing
Unstable.
Yeah, that's the correct word, man. I'm stable for trying to keep it stable.
So yeah, it is actually quite. Is it completely new? Controlling
it's
your
completely
speed with
different.
a pitch. That's the only thing that you do. There's no other thing.
Right, you point it where you dial in where you want it to go, and you dial in how high you want it to do it, and then you control the speed with pitch.
Pitch, it's creepy.
It worked pretty
That's
good with the
cool.
mouse, except that with the mouse it seems to want to buck the system a little bit, but we'll fix that.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Oh, that's actually quite cool.
Question: Is it radar from the ground?
Come again?
What you said in the that from sea level, or is that?
Oh, that is altitude hold. I've set it to 500. I think that's then. Oh, that's not mean sea level. It's just like it's just pressure level, right?
Yeah, because you're getting quite low now.
I know. Yeah. And
Watch
the
out
only
for the
thing that I
trees.
would actually change with the pitch is is speed. Ooh! Now there's no way for me to just to change altitude again.
The answer is
That's nice.
measured from sea.
Trees.
Trees.
This thing is fun to fly, even though I've got not the latest version. Development version.
Altitude Hans means sea level, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm back for a moment.
For a moment.
Welcome back.
He's still
No, so this thing is actually quite nice to it. Yeah. It's actually working quite well. I'm in a steady forward flight. I changed to 800 feet. So it's actually quite nice. It's like the only thing that I changed with pitches now is speed, of course, and That's right.
the pitch by speed control is something I'm trying to automate as well, to make the flight system completely automated. To do a little experiment, right? Again, since you've got the heading set and the altitude set, use your pitch and slow your speed down to 0.
Oh, it's your gear still down, mate.
Gently. Don't pull the nose up too high, because the pitch control does get a bit iffy. It doesn't understand it yet fully.
I'm trying.
Pitch up, boy. I end two heading.
Kitchen boy, your microphone needs a little bit more gain, because it's getting some voice but not all of it. What's your speed at, Gate? Give us a reading.
50. I'm trying to actually.
Don't just.
I need. Yeah, no. I need to. It's like I'm at 10 degrees almost, and I'm like, every time I actually go back to less than 10, I'm actually increasing speed again. So
Yeah, but you couldn't do that.
I need
You couldn't do that at all
oscillation.
with the old autopilots.
No, that's okay. I'm just telling you what's happened. So
Yep. So
oscillation.
it's a bit of oscillation because it's needing a bit more fine tuning yet. But the fact is, you can do sub 50 knot autopilot flight now, whereas before, if you tried to do that, it just went crazy.
Yeah. Now I'm 0.
Yep.
10 now again. Yeah, it's actually trying to get back into a nose down situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's much more controllable. You can do that with old autopilots that we had. You just couldn't. It would just kill you.
The possibilities are very cool.
Once you get this set out, right, the idea is you'll be able to reduce speed, use an autopilot, and go into an auto hover at your altitude. In theory.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be amazing. I mean, then we would actually have like a system that acts like a modern system. Good.
I've been
Good job.
I've been working on this for about 9 months as autopilot in the background, and this is how far I've got it in 9 months.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Good.
There you go. Resume flight. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just getting my little one off to bed.
Yep.
That's cool to watch, kid.
Yeah, right. It's really stable. See, let me just change.
Oh wait, I'm behind Voodoo. I thought it was you.
I'm sure I'm as stable as Voodoo is. So that would be 98, 80 degree, 80. Okay.
Right, I'm back for
Turning.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
See, the autopilot doesn't use a roll, just the roll axis for turning. It will also use the tail rotor as well, as an individual input. So that's what gives it the ability to turn and hold headings at next to 0 speeds. Because the tail rotor takes over from the main rotor. Instead of rolling into your heading, the tail rotor takes over and yaws you into heading. I thought about this a long time, you know. And for the benefit of the video, this version of the Merlin has a completely new flight model from the old one. New systems as well. The cockpit has been entirely upgraded as well. Lots of new stuff. Lots of new stuff.
Can't wait to see it.
I think I'm helping it a bit, you know, as it gets into this horizontal oscillation. I'm trying to.
It's a habit. You got to learn how to trust it. That's the thing. But
you know, it might also my stick actually. My stick, as I'm not able to just like control the pitch, you know, I can't actually just turn it. Yeah, I just can't only control the pitch of this.
It's a helicopter, and you're telling us to trust it.
Yeah, that as well.
Can you hear me?
No,
again?
you know, like
Okay.
the side deck actually is okay and is quite nice, but as you know, like I got quite a strong springs in.
Yeah, you got a sprung joystick, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so you want to bring them home and have a little final discussion?
And what
Absolutely.
I can say,
I'm
I
on my way.
find it slightly disturbing that it's very stubborn on the heading. So if you want to correct something, like if you want to slightly correct your course to somewhere, it's not, more or less not possible. I'm not sure whether that's good or not.
What do you mean on the autopilot?
Yeah.
Well, it's a first time I've let anybody play with this at all, really. It's still the early development. This is just how far I've managed to get it.
It's working extremely good, and saying it's almost working too good. But I've only used autopilot in some planes, and there you can just slightly little bit left or right, and it will try to get back on course, but it lets you do some. Here, it's very stable on what you said.
Well,
It really does something against it.
well, I don't know if I can make it less accurate. I don't know. I'll try.
But you get what I mean. I mean, now if you want to go a little bit more left, but the same heading.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep. You can actually set your autopilot to 0 altitude and it'll land you. I wouldn't recommend.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't recommend trying it just now. You can do that in private. So if you do hit something, busting the flames, it's, you know. It works at, when you're taking off. It'll work at any altitude over 50 feet. You have to be above 50 feet for the collector to command to work. So if you want to hover at 10 feet, you have to be off the ground first before you set like a 10-foot altitude limit. Well, there we have it. This is the current level of development of Merlin version 2, or will be version 2 when it comes out anyway. Lots of changes. Nice landing there, Gid. Well done.
Thank you.
You know what? I might just bring this to the next flight night.
It's a good helicopter.
It's not as easy as the other helicopters, I have to say. It's
No.
always...
It's sensitive. You can end up in pilot-induced oscillation. Very
Yeah,
easily.
absolutely.
You've got to remember, you don't need a lot of inputs with it. If you're going to hammer the
Yeah.
stick over like you would with, say, like the Hughes 500 or something like that, you're going to end up in trouble because you don't need that much input.
Yeah, the learning curve I think is much steeper than a normal quote-unquote chopper, but once you get used to this thing and learn to appreciate some of its sensitive places and you learn to control it, it's not bad.
No, yeah, exactly. I hope I made that clear that it is actually really cool. It's just not easy to fly it. I like that.
Then here, it's exactly what I like about it.
Yeah.
And it's ship capable as well. Putting this thing down the back of Type 45 destroyer is quite a challenge.
No, I don't think I could pull that off.
It is rather large chopper. So there we have it. Any final words?
Awesome.
Great work.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it.
On top, I read about Merlin, and I believe I understood that it's the first chopper that really runs on steering on wire. What is it called? This
Fly-by-wire.
fly-by-wire. So your autopilot stuff is realistic.
Well, I'm trying to be.
Yep.
I actually started prototyping it in in a version of the EC155 I've got, but this was my original intention for it. So I put the prototype back into this, and it's progressing again. And as Gid's demonstrating, you can taxi it quite well as well.
Did you catch my roll and landing?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
That's okay. It's just, yeah, I just took down about 25 knots and just like landed it like an airplane.
I did saw it. Was nice to see.
So there we go. That's it for tonight then. That's the development video for the current status of the next generation Merlin.
Cool.
Yeah, on the ground you actually have to
Awesome.
compensate on the roll axis a lot.